Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to do these eyeshadows. If you have hooded eyes and you want something dramatic that makes your eyes stand out, especially the eyeshadows on your eyelid to show up and like pop out, stand out, and make your eyes look big. So if you're looking for something like that, here is this video. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this look right here. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you won't miss any of my videos. And if you want to see how I created this eye look, then just keep on watching. All right, both my eyelids are primed, set, and ready for the eyeshadows. And the first eyeshadow that I'm going to grab is from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. And I'm going to grab this brown shade right here, and I'm using the Luxie 229 tapered blending brush. And I'm going to apply this on my crease. And I feel like the most important thing if you have hooded eyes and you want them to look bigger is to, of course, always start right on the crease, especially if you're working with dark eyeshadows. But you start on the crease and you work your way up. And the key is to have your eyeshadow above your crease where your eyelids fold. So right now I'm just applying another layer of that same eyeshadow just to deepen up the color a little bit more. I'm just going back and forth on my crease, and I like to open my eyes and I can see, and it's like right there, you can feel the bone, like the crease, the brow bone, and it's just like right here where your eyelids fold, where you want to first apply the eyeshadow. So I just apply it there, and it helps if you have your eye open like that because it's like right in there. I'm not poking my eye. It's like right in there. But you just go back and forth like this, and after you have your eyeshadow there, just start blending it out, circular motions. And that's why I love using this brush, because this one's perfect to apply it right there in the crease and then to blend it out once you're have it all over your crease. So I just blend it out. I'm going to go like this in circular motions, and it just depends how far up you want the eyeshadow to be. It just has to be above your crease, like where your eyelids fold. So you can see right here, when I open my eyes, you still see a lot of the brown eyeshadow, and it's not just on my crease, because then if it's just on my crease, it's going to hide under my eyelid, like the hooded eye. So I'm going to do pretty much the same thing on the other eye, except I'm not going to bring it to a lot higher than my crease, but I'm going to use the same eyeshadow and the same brush. Just don't be scared to blend it out a lot higher than the crease, because that's the important thing. You just have to blend it out a lot higher. Maybe at first it might look weird, it might look like it's too much, but in the end, once you're done, it's gonna look nice. Your eyelids aren't gonna, you won't look, your eyes won't look that droopy, you know? And either way, in the end, I know a lot of you guys will like this side over here better than this one, and that's okay. I'm not saying that this side over here looks ugly or this is like the way to do it, the correct way, because there's no like right way to do it. But this is just for those of you that want obviously a dramatic eyeshadow, that have hooded eyes, that want to make them look bigger. But this side over here is still gonna look cute. It's just your eyes aren't gonna look as big. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the black eyeshadow, and this might get pretty tricky because black eyeshadows is really hard to work with sometimes. So I'm gonna get the one with from the same Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. So this one I'm going to apply it on the outer corner of my eyelid. First I'm going to apply it in tapping motions right on my lid, and then start blending it out on my crease and a little bit above my crease, and then on the outer part right on the corner. It doesn't matter how it looks on the eyelid, because we're gonna cover that up anyways, but I don't want to bring it in too much to the center of my crease. And you can see it's not that pigmented, because like I said, it's important to start with a little bit of the product, and then you can just build it up as you go. And then right here, it's also important to blend it out above your crease, kind of where the brown eyeshadow is, but you don't want to cover up too much of the brown eyeshadow over here, because that's what's really helping you to blend out the black eyeshadow a lot better. You're pretty much using the brown eyeshadow right there as your transition shade. So I got a little bit more of the black eyeshadow, and I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing. I'm going to, and you can see I apply it on the eyelid, and it's a lot darker because I'm building up the shade, and that's why I love this palette, because it's the eyeshadows are very buildable. But anyways, you just apply it on the eyelid and just do the same thing, blend it out above your crease, but try not to pass the first black eyeshadow that you applied, because that's already looking nice and blended. So you just want to blend out the second layer of the black eyeshadow into the black eyeshadow, the first one. I don't know if you guys understand. I hope you guys understand me, but you just don't want that to be too dark where you're blending it out. Just the eyelid. And again, I'm going to do pretty much the same thing on the other eye, but I'm not going to bring it up at, or blend it out a lot higher than my crease. So I'm going to leave this one right here. You can see that it barely passes like where my eyelids fold. So the eye doesn't really look that big, and this one right now it's looking like very dark and dramatic, but just wait and see till I finish. Oh, and I'm also going to take this down to my lower lash line, and on this eye over here I'm going to apply most of the dark black eyeshadow on the outer corner of my lower lash line and then blend it out towards the center of the eye. I don't want the center of the eye, or just try to avoid having the whole lower lash line very dark. And I know a few videos I have that are for hooded eyes. I always do the same thing on the lower lash line, and I always tell you the same thing, not to put dark eyeshadows on the lower lash line, and it's because that's like the main thing, or like the only thing that you have to avoid when you're trying to make your eyes look bigger or less droopier. Just avoid putting dark eyeshadows on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to grab some of my LA Girl concealer, and with the Real Techniques detailer brush, I'm going to apply this right here. And this is something I saw recently, but I think a lot of people have done this before, is they put it right here and they kind of put a lot, not like too much, but enough so it can still be a bit thick and wet. And then you just look up and then look down, and you can see where the concealer is, which is way above your crease or where your eyelids fold. So after that, I'm just going to take the rest of the concealer and just blend it out on my lid and just straighten out the line that it created when I opened my eyes. Make it look round. Then I'm going to grab this eyeshadow. This one's from the Pop Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use the same Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to apply it right on the edge of the concealer that I just applied. And I just want that part to really stand out and be brighter than the rest of my eyelid, just so you can see like if it's part of my eyelid, and so my eye can look a little bit bigger. Then I'm going to grab this other eyeshadow from the same palette, and I'm going to put this on the rest of my eyelid with the same brush, right where I have the rest of the concealer, and try not to cover a lot of the black eyeshadow up. And I'm going to use the same little brush I used to apply the black eyeshadow, and I'm just blending out the edges a little bit better, just so you can't see like where the shimmery eyeshadow and the black eyeshadow like divide. So you just want to blend that out better. I just didn't get more black eyeshadow. I just used whatever was left on the brush. And again, for this part, just don't be afraid to apply the concealer higher than your eyelid. It just has to show for your eyelid not to look droopy. On my eyelid over here, I'm just going to apply this eyeshadow. It's the eyeshadow that I have on my eyelid over here. I'm not going to apply this shimmery one because honestly, it's not going to make a difference if I apply it, because right there you can see when I have my eyes open, you can't even see it, like the edge of the concealer, because it hides under my hooded eye. And I know my eyelids aren't that hooded, but still, doing all of this helps to make my eyes look bigger. And last but not least, I'm going to clean my Real Techniques brush because I'm going to use it again for the inner corner highlight. And I love this eyeshadow. It's this one. This is a very beautiful yellow shimmery eyeshadow. It's from Makeup Geek, Fortune Teller, and I'm going to grab some with the Real Techniques brush. This is going to be my inner corner highlight, and it's just gorgeous, pigmented. I love the yellow highlight, and this doesn't really make a difference for your hooded eyes, but I just want it because it looks pretty and I want it for the picture. So I ended up putting glitter right on the edge right there where I had the lightest shade, the shimmery shade, just because I really love this and I love putting glitter right there. It just looks really, really cute. So I just applied it right on the edge of the eyeshadow. And now for the, oh, and the eyelashes too, I already applied them. They're the same ones. I normally put different ones, like some a little bit less dramatic on this side over here, just so you can at least see the eyeshadow a little bit when I have my eyes open. But right there you can see it just covers everything up and it looks really dark. And it looks cute. I do like it. And wait, I just realized I didn't put the glitter on this eye. Hold on, let me just I'm actually going to apply it on this eye over here too. And I'm putting it right on the edge of the shimmery eyeshadow. For the lower lashes, there's nothing much that you can do to like avoid and like anything for hooded eyes. But for this look, I do want to apply most of the mascara on the outer part of my eyelashes, just because all of the dark and dramatic is on this side and not on my whole eyelid. So I also want to add just a lot of mascara on the outer part and a little bit on the inner part, just like barely touching my lashes with the mascara. And I'm using the Milk Makeup KUSH mascara. This next thing is something I also tell you guys a lot in my hooded eyes videos, because I have seen it so many times, and it's the brow bone highlight. If you apply brow bone highlight, which I know not a lot of people do, but if you do and you have hooded eyes, try to avoid putting it way too low. It's just right on the arch of your brow bone where you have to apply it, and just blend it out a little bit lower than that, but don't put it all on your brow bone, because that makes your hooded eyes look even bigger and it stands out, which makes your eyes look droopier. So just apply it right under the arch of your eyebrows. And don't think I'm exaggerating, because I have seen this a lot. That's why I tell you guys in these videos to, like, this is one of the most important things for hooded eyes to avoid. So you guys saw that the only thing I did was bring all of these eyeshadows a little bit higher than the crease, and this one I just left it right there on the crease, and this one looks smaller. And if you have hooded eyes that cover up most of your eyelid, because you can see even on this eye over here, you can still see a little bit of my eyelid, but if yours covers the eyelid a lot more, just do the same thing. Don't be afraid to bring the eyeshadows a lot higher than your eyelid, just right on your hooded eye. It's not gonna look bad, it's gonna look really cute, and your eyes are gonna look bigger. So just try it out and let me know what you think. Leave any comments or questions down below, and also let me know which side do you like better, this one or this one. I know this one looks a lot more dramatic, but like I said, this video is just for those of you that are looking for just that, a dramatic eye look for hooded eyes. But still, let me know which one you like better. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you learned something and you liked this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and share this with your friends and family. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.